Welcome back to the penultimate rounds of the Thundersport GB Championships here at Alton Park. It's the Bike Sport News Superstock 600s up next, and this, a very finely poised championship, and spice been added, Steve, by the fact that an awful lot of riders have joined the championship. They want to have a blast around Alton Park, and we've got one of those, Jamie Devine on pole position with Andy Dudgeon from the Isle of Man alongside him, then Nathan Pallett and Danny Murphy coming back to the fray. That was our front row. Here they come towards us at Old Hall, but my goodness me, perhaps you could take us through the position at the top of the championship. This one is really up for grabs, isn't it?
Yeah, Nick Anderson leads the championship, or co-leads it with Paul Wishart. Paul, unfortunately, breaking his wrist in qualifying and in practice, so he cannot race. Such a shame for the Scotsman. But just behind them, 38 points behind, Tommy Mountain, the rider sponsored by Cool Cow, is in with a shout. But at the front, it's Jamie Devine, Nathan Pallett, and Danny Murphy that have been causing people problems. And Matt Shelcock, where has he come from? What a fine start from Matt.
Yeah, Matt, brilliant job of the early stages. Jamie Devine, though, well, we've seen this in a couple of races early on, that such is the heat of battle when, as we see Tommy Mountain there, a championship protagonist, such is the heat of battle in these championships that if you can get a break at the start, it's very hard to nail them back. And Jamie Devine is attempting to do just that, but it is that surprise package. Matt Shelcock having the ride of his season so far, number 35 in second place.
Yeah, good ride from Matt Shelcock there. You see Dan Chappell, 118, just behind Nathan Pallett. Tom Meehan also in there, a rider that could have won the championship this season. It's all pretty much a matter of what if for Tom, but he's still in with a shout of finishing in the top 4 overall.
Yes, Jamie Devine up the front, but at the moment you have to say race one. Jamie Devine and Matt Shelcock in that race, they really have put a gap on the others. Look at Matt Shelcock. I mean, he comes down with his brother all the way down from Oban on the west coast of Scotland. They have to travel so many miles just to get to race circuits. But Matt's going at this one from the very start, and he's hammering along after Jamie Devine and leaving the rest for dust at the moment. There we are. I'm looking for our first regular championship contender. We saw Nick Anderson go through. He's well up at the moment.
Yes, so those of you that have just tuned in, there is no Paul Wishart out. He's broken his wrist. I mean, it would be great if he's back for Mallory Park, but it could all be a bit too late by then. The championship could be wrapped up here this weekend. There's Dan Chappell just up ahead of Tommy Mountain. And Tommy really has to finish ahead of Nick Anderson here if he wants to play a part in this championship.
I can't believe this ride by Matt Shelcock. Absolutely splendid. He's got that R6 really wound up, and he was almost alongside Jamie Devine back there as they approached Island Bend, but Jamie getting a good exit there as they charge up towards the chicane and then up to Hilltop once again. Nathan Pallett there, I saw, back in 4th place. It's another good run from him. Over the top of Hilltop. Look at that again. Matt Shelcock, they're wearing these, some of them wearing these wet weather gear over their leathers, and it's almost doing the Michelin Man thing on him, inflating his size as he comes down the hill. But look at that, he's carrying the speed through there. Still greasy conditions underfoot, Steve.
Yes, and into that chicane, or this chicane in particular, it is very, very slippery indeed. There is 111 James Shaw just up ahead of 177, and that's John Blundell. But at the front, it is still Jamie Devine that leads from Matt Shelcock. Danny Murphy, a rider that has raced in our 125 Aprilia Championship last year, was an Aprilia 450 runner, has been contesting in most of the British Championship rounds this year, but has decided to come back to the Thundersport GB paddock. And it's lovely to have him here.
Of course, very much a local round for him as well. He lives not far away, and in his early career, of course, he raced carts rather than bikes, and that was did a lot of that at the little circuit, lovely facility at Wigan, but then changed to bikes, and he's very, very quick indeed. When he doesn't take wins, he's usually up there with the fastest lap or two, but at the front, Jamie Devine and Matt Shelcock. Matt is really shoveling along here, but Jamie Devine seems to be controlling it now from the front.
Yeah, Matt Shelcock 7th in the championship, so he still could finish in the top 5 overall. So he doesn't actually need to do anything here. He'll want the win, obviously, but Jamie Devine doesn't feature in the championship, but he's only got eyes for him, hasn't he? A bit further back, there's Rory Parker, and That's number 23, and that's Kyle Wilkes, a rider that has jumped on a 600 from the Thundersport 500 series.
Yeah, he's chasing up the hill. Of course, it's another silver and gold, isn't it, Steve? This first race we're watching is for ordinary points, as it were, the silver one, but when we see them later on today, it'll be for double points.
Yes, that's right. 50 points available in race 2 this afternoon, and now they will be crucial for the likes of Nick Anderson and Tommy Mountain, but nothing can take away the performance here from Jamie Devine, who leads on the last lap with Matt Shelcock in second.
Yep. Danny Murphy a little bit further down the road, then Nathan Pallett, but, well, there we see.
That's Sam Ludgate, 101, yeah, he's got himself an R6, having ridden most of the year on a Triumph. There's Rory Parker ahead of Tom Meehan and Tommy Mountain.
Yeah, they're a little further back. Well, Tommy Mountain and Nick Anderson not near enough to the front. They will feel in this, but Jamie Devine is definitely doing the business, still being chased hard down the hill by Matt Shelcock, and this has been a superb ride by Matthew. Oh, he's gone. Now, where is he? He should be right with Jamie Devine, and there's Matt Shelcock. He's got a problem with the machine, and the marshals, what are the marshals doing? They're backing away there. I think there may be trouble here, Steve. Oh, there's bikes going down.
That's
Something.
Chappell and Nick Anderson, championship leader, has gone down also.
And there is definitely some fluid, I think, on the track there. That must have come from Matt Shelcock's bike, and Nick Anderson, well, he gets back on there, but he won't be allowed to do it.
No, he won't get any points. Oh, he got another rider. That's Sam Ludgate. And Sam Ludgate there has gone down.
Well, the leader must be approaching.
Oh dear, we've got major problems
here. You can
see
there is fluid on the track, and the leader's, well, already round through Lodge Corner. And there, Jamie Devine is going to take that win by a country mile, but he'll cross the line, check a flag there, and race over so they can stop things down there at the bottom of the hill. Jamie Devine, well, that was excellent as far as he was concerned, but of course up into second place now goes Danny Murphy. Nathan Pallett was third. Tom Meehan stayed on for fourth. Tommy Mountain, invaluable points in fifth, and Dan Bray sixth. And there, Jamie Devine, Danny Murphy and Nathan Pallett on the podium.